up, they dodging it. Can't play the role, you fraudulent. Waiting on the rain for the stars in it. 4x4 double parking it. Wanna play like cars in it. Wear the white flag, they forfeit it. Now I got a ring too gorgeous. Yama gotta treat it like forges. It sound like I wanna scratch it. Try to take the ring, I'ma tackle you. I guess I'm a Super Bowl bachelor. Go hard in the gym, no cameras. I think I see blood, no Dracula. I'm an animal, eating up amateurs. Too active, y'all can't handle it. No taxing, we'll dismantle it. Shake up the building and ramble it. Whip it, shut up the critics and analysts. Come through dripping, I'ma set it off. Game after game, you can bet it off. Quarterback got range if you broke them all. Quarterback did an option and set it off. Duck, goose, linebacker coming through. Yeah, hit him with the spin of the Jew. Yeah, we gon' blow your block like a new. Yeah, and I spend a dime every two. We gon' lock down on the offense. Bust down the skeleton fossil. Bust down. I'm not addressing.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the San Francisco 49ers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey, boys, we got four down.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jerick McKinnon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. Now Hardy on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
17 yards. Number 26 on the return.
Gun! 97's the mic.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
97's the mic.
Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Richardson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Blitz! Good zone. Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19. Shut down.
First carry for Darius Geis. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch it now, Barney.
They'll set up a throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Ryan Shazier coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10
Detroit,
at the 38.
Detroit!
Hey, check 20.
On 1st down, this is Geis. And now running right through him. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins have tied it here. The extra point to come can put him in the driver's seat. Extra point good by Hopkins. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
13.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
White.
36.
11.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Strong right.
Go ahead.
4 down. Alert.
21. Here we go.
Safe.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Room to run past midfield. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Mike, 53. 50.
Set hot.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Corey Grant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the 1st half. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. Now Hardy on the return. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time, they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go, D. That's what I'm talking about, D. That's what I'm talking about.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Watch left. Hey, watch you now, Barney. Check 99.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Check.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Forced out to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? He'll get it up the middle and across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Corey Grant with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. Now Hardy on the return. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completions.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Dumps it off for Geis. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Leopard! Leopard! Detroit! Detroit!
Tight end right. Hey, four down, four down. Showing eight.
No. Check. Patriot! Patriot!
He's checking. Crash.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Fighting through pressure. He'll check it down to Geis. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He has been interception prone here in his rookie season. How patient can they be with him?
That is the key question, isn't it? A lot of it depends on the head coach, what type of defense you have, and just a general understanding of the makeup of him. But the bottom line is you posed a great question. Are they at the stage where they've run out of patience and now they get to demand production? Or do you continue to stay with him this way?
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Garoppolo. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Jonathan Allen in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
I can't believe they let you play.
And he's got his man. That's Landry. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give him 30 yards there. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Play action. Garoppolo. And connecting here with DJ Shark. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. He may try and run for this. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down. Now this time, Garoppolo will throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Garoppolo on first down. A dump down to McKinnon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll make this a 2nd down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back here right after this. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Three down. Eyes on 10. Eyes on 10. Watch out.
Wait. 11.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Preston Smith in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. So the sack of Garoppolo, and now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
Coming, baby. I'm
Hey, go. 6.
Garoppolo looks to throw, and that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
Detroit!
Mike 2. Watch 2.
They start on the ground with Geis. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw now on first down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Back to the air on 2nd. It's Garoppolo being chased out left. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he's got this down to the 35. So they call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Check.
They go play action here on first down. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. Open man right side is Shark. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down.
12.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. He finds McKinnon, complete. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Six.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Trying to get it to Landry there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Tight end.
One, Omaha. 65, 65.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away.
26, back deep to return.
Now Hardy on the return. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this
you're
is
going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Out to the left here to Reed. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Matthews that time, and it's 3rd and short.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
They're going to look to throw. And he hits his man, Matthews. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Exit, exit.
They'll set up to throw. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
the speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you? They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check.
Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. He got 29 yards that time. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to air one out. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Jarvis Landry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Niners. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. Now Hardy on the return. And some room to roam now.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Over!
Mike 2!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Ryan Kerrigan, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now running right through him. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That's good for 19 and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So that one will be accepted. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
That's it, baby.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back, Pirine. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get a couple yards on that one. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Gun!
They'll try and get it with Geis. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Leopard! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
They'll look to throw here. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Gone!
Safety's creeping.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
I don't even have to stretch for this one. This is 4-down territory. They've got to get it in with the deficit that they're facing.
Absolutely. It's not the fourth quarter, but still, I think you can't be thinking 3 here.
No, if you do that, you might as well go ahead and fold up on this one. But I don't think they're built like that.
Gone!
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
13!
On play action, now Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Garoppolo, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Sharks got it, left side. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going on.
35-yard gain on the play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Garoppolo on 1st down. That one complete. He finds Shark. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. And look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
12!
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
All right, now, look at 56.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. Crowder's got it over the middle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Geis. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
Watch you now, Barney. Barney. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Back to throw here. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Let's go.
And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. In on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Move it up, fellas. SOS.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
We got 4.
And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Yeah, baby. Woo!
And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish